So, vlogging in horrible day as always. I'm the worst. Like, this is not a good quality light. But I'm extremely exhausted, so I have to do it right now. That way I can edit the videos, and I will do the editing right now. Like, I have the video for yesterday. Exhausted. I'm completely exhausted. Yesterday was crazy. So, of course, as you saw, like, it was 10 kilometers and 8 kilometers at the end, but there was also climbing the stairs for the Virgin. If you didn't see it, go to the vlog 42, day 42. This is day 43. So go to the other video and you will see it. And if you're new, my name is Jasrup. I'm a landscape photographer, and in this channel we share about everything. I share about cameras, photos, techniques, also blogging and travel and adventures when they will come, and being silly and stupid as always. So, as you can see, it's not full cold, but it's very cloudy. It could be rain later, like late in the day. That's why I'm making the video right now, because as you can see, it's full cold. By the way, those clouds are awesome, especially because they give contrast to the whole scene, because the rest of the clouds is So anyway, we just said, like, the stairs was really high, so at the end I was like killing the knees, like, you know, when you go, like, you extend the legs too much. So later I was feeling the knees, like, you know, like, oh. So of course, of course, when I came back, because in the process it was okay. I was extremely tired, but I was okay. I have to stop more time than usual. So I'm using the opportunity now. We went for the fresh market, and I use the opportunity. I can stay here. I can vlog from here to change a little bit of the perspective. And I'm uploading the photos from the other day, so go to see it. It's absolutely amazing. I like the results. And today I'm really exhausted, like low energy, crazy low energy. Not just for the physical, I don't know why, but I didn't sleep. You know, when you sleep but you don't rest? That happened to me last night. It happens every now and then, not always, but every now and then I sleep, but I don't rest. So it's like during the day and during the night but just sleeping. I don't know why. There is a more metaphysical explanation, but not that channel. So, but if you want to know, I can say about that later. But it's just a theory, because I don't have memories from last night. So, like special memories. I remember a little bit of what I dreamed, but it's just a dream. Nothing huge. Nothing huge. So, ND filters, highly important. Why? Because right now, for example, if I will have an ND filter, it's my cell phone, so I don't have an ND filter. I have one for the camera, but it's impossible to vlog with the camera, because it will be like that, because it doesn't have any kind of image stabilization. This is okay, and I have the selfie stick to help it, so I can walk, and it's not that bad. With the other one, it's impossible, like really impossible. I try, it's impossible. And it's too heavy. It's an old camera, so it's too heavy. But the ND filters, what it does in video, for example, in general, it kills all the reflection from the sun. And normally we think in reflections like, yeah, the ocean, the glass from something, but everything reflects the light. For example, this pavement, the sand, the buildings, of course, that one, the leaves in the trees, for example. Wait. In the tree, I point the tree and then it was a building. So generally, when you're making videos or you're making, especially in videos, like in videos and deep filter all day long, but in photography too. And Mark Dini just made a video. In case you're interested, go for the video. Is 5 hacks, camera hacks on location, so something like that. Mark Dini, Dene, look for him in YouTube. Amazing photographer, and I love his channel as well. So, and he was showing the example. And when you take a photo and you use an ND filter versus without the ND filter, what it does is, for example, when you have full light, the sun strikes the leaves and makes a little bit of a reflection. So when you're taking the photo and you're editing the video and blah blah blah, and you're editing the photo and blah blah blah, you can recover a little bit, but not too much. But if you put an ND filter, you kill the reflection, so you see everything, and you see it in the video. That's why I mentioned him. Go to watch his video. By the way, and subscribe to the channel, my channel and his, because it's a huge help. So if you consider subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, tell me what you think, and hit the notification bell. Highly important when you're making videos. Subscribe to the channel so the channel can grow. That's huge. So, and you can see it in the video. For example, right now, that's a lot of reflections. But if I use an ND filter, all gone. So what you will see is the actual color for the water or the leaves. There is no leaves right now, but in the video you can see it. And when you're making the reflection, you will see more. In this case, you see the leaves, so it makes a bigger separation between the tree, in that case on that video, and what is in the background. So in this case, you will see more about the water. It's a beautiful color.
Gracias.
Adelante, adelante, no se preocupe. Ahí, no, ahí. Ahora sí, dale. So you will see more about the color of the water, which is beautiful, and or the tree that in landscape or anything, like it will make a better separation between the subject and the background, which is what you want for the photo. So that's why ND filters is really important. And I was talking to an uncle that he was study photography. He didn't keep going, but about this, and no, you don't need it, and blah blah blah. And it's really important. You can see the difference when you're taking a photo, with and without. You can really see it. I have one with a small lens, like the wide angle lens. Not high quality, of course. It's $30. It's okay. Like, to be honest, it's okay. It's not good. It's not bad. But you can use it. And it's mainly for that. When you use it, it changes the composition and the amount of information that you can take out. Because if you have the reflections and you start playing with the brightness and the highlights and all that, you will change also the composition from the amount of light in the sun. So you have to go individually change it and everything from the tree itself. And it is a huge amount of work, and maybe it will not guarantee to give you a good result. But if you're using the other one, it's better. Also, for example, in this kind of daylight, it's middle of the day, so I think it's 11. I'm not sure, but I think it's 11 or 12. So horrible light. But with an ND filter, it will not look as bad. And in case you're taking photos, maybe you need a trip, beautiful location, maybe you will not go back to that place. What you want to do is take the photo in black and white. Take it normally, but when you're editing the video, when you're editing the photo or the video, put it in black and white, because black and white you can work better with too much brightness. Like right now it's horrible, but let me change it right now to black and white. Maybe I can do it. Yeah, I'm not sure, but maybe I can do it in the editing process. So I will change it right now. And this is how it looks in black and white. I don't know the result. Okay, let's go back. So with black and white composition for the photos, what you will have is all the brightness and too much light is not as horrible because you have blacks and whites, so it's a better composition. That's a good trick when you're taking photos. It's the middle of the day and it's bad. You change it to black and white, the whole difference. So that will be for today's video with this beautiful view and the no background. That's actually the sky and this is actually the ocean, just in case. Have an amazing day, an amazing weekend. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, hit the notification bell, follow me on Instagram and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you for day 44, baby. Bye.